Hello everyone. Today I have come live to discuss about the topic which I posted that we're going to discuss today, which is about the types of angels, spirit guides that we have, where they come from, how they look like. Okay? So if you're following me, come and join me live. And if you're seeing my content for the first time, follow me so that you can get educated about spiritual things, about your spirit guides, angels. You get to learn how to do spiritual work, spare work, okay, by yourself to help you in your life journey. Okay, what are spirit guides and angels? Because there is this perspective that most people have about angels and spirit guides. So that's why my spirit guide said I should come and educate you guys about angels and spirit guides, where they come from, how they look like. Okay? Angels comes from different dimensions. Some of them comes from water. Some of them come from fire. Yeah, fire elements. Some of them come from earth elements. Some of them come from air elements. I'm sure some of you guys do not believe that angels lives in the sky. You can breathe the air, but you cannot see the air, right? Angels lives in the air, okay? Angels lives in the water as well. Because some of you see some people going to do spiritual work in the water and you think, oh, this is evil, evil. There's nothing evil about that. Some angels are in the water. Some angels are in the fire, okay? Some angels are on the air that you breathe. And this earth that you're marching on, some angels come from there. So don't just think, according to your religion, the angel comes from heaven and flying with wings. Most angels does not have any rays. It does not have they don't have rays, okay? Most of them are light beings. They will have body, but not rays. You see, they will have the form, but they are like light beings, okay? And some of these angels, when you call them, like me that used to working with angels, they come as a human being, okay? They will come as a human being, but sometimes you cannot recognize their face, and they are shape-shifting. They can shape-shift to any race, any look, any form, okay? So all angels does not have wings and fly, okay? It's only very small percentage of angels that have wings, okay? Those sky angels, only small percentage. Most of the angels, they don't have rays, and they come as human forms. Okay, you identify them through their tasks, what they are doing, their roles, how their personality, or if they tell you their names and stuff like that. Otherwise, angels are not like white beings and white color, white rays, Caucasian. Like they'll paint for you guys in the pictures in the media. You see that angels are white or with wings. No. Angels come from different dimensions. They come from water element, fire element, air elements, and they come from earth. Some angels come from the moon. Some angels come from the sun. Okay? So that you know that we are surrounded by angels, and there are more angels than human beings. Okay? We have more angels than human beings. And most of them have been given tasks to help us on earth, to help us on a specific task, especially those of us that are spiritualists. Some angels are there to help us. Ministry angels. All the angels have their roles, their tasks, and what to do. It's like we have in the physical world, we have doctors, we have engineers, we have lawyers, so this is how angels are. Some of them are, they all have different roles. So if you're calling if you want something to be done for you, you need to know which angel specializes in that. Okay? And another thing, some of our angels are animal forms, okay? Because you want to know, how does this angel come? Some of them, they're light beings, they have human form, okay? But why some are actually animals? They call it totem animals. That is the English name for it. Otherwise, angels are animals too. And some of these animals, how do I even explain these animals so that you people understand? Okay, let's go into the animal kingdom first. Every human being comes from or connects to an animal kingdom. Yes, because you guys always feel superior than animals, but we all are connected. We all come from an animal kingdom. And you know your animal kingdom based on your personality. Some of us have the personality of some animals. Some of us, you see, on a certain time of the year, you see your skin will be peeling. What does that mean? You come from that animal that maybe is a snake, and you know when the snake is changing their skin, your body will be peeling you. It could be a crocodile that you come from, the animal kingdom. You see it to be affecting your body, like you see scales, peeling of scales on your body. Sometimes fish at the same time. So it's important to know which animal kingdom you come from, because some angels come from those animals, and some of your spirit guides come from those animals as well. So most of African animal spirit guides are snakes, crocodiles, fish, birds, cats, so many things, that are our animal spirit guides, our ancestral spirit guides. Some angels also are those animals. If you read in the Bible, you see that most of the angels that are protecting the throne of Almighty God, they are animal form. A lot of them are animal form. Some of them are leopards, some of them are lion, tiger. So all of us come from this animal kingdom. So you have to identify which animal kingdom you come from. And your personality will be somehow related to this animal kingdom. Your physical emotion, your character, your features, your look, even can look like some of this animal kingdom that we come from. Okay? And what are our animal spirit guides? That some people refer it as a totem animals. These totems animals are the spirit guide that choose us, that choose every individual to guide them in their life journey, in their life path, to fulfill some certain roles. Okay, you cannot choose your animal spirit guides. You cannot choose the family of the animal kingdom that you're going to come from. No, they are the one that chooses you, especially your animal spirit guides. They are the one that chooses you. They check your personality to see which roles they are going to perform in your life, and also if you guys align with each other. Okay? And these spirit guides, well, some of you guys are very scared of it. Most of the spirit guides that we have that is attached to our destiny, you see that you're very scared of most of them. It could be that you're scared because of the story that someone has been telling you about this animal, or you're scared because of how they look like. Most of these animal spirit guides that we have, we are actually very, very afraid of them. Okay? Until you get to learn them, you get to understand them, you understand that they're actually very good. Like some of us have snake as spirit guide, but we are afraid of snake, But these are the spirit that protects us. This spirit guide is attached to our destiny to protect us, but because of religion, because of how they look like, you might be afraid of them. But because snakes, they are one of the wisest beings, spirits on this earth. If you're attached to them and they know that you're scared, not by your fault or because of how they look, they are going to come to you in a different form. A snake can come like they will always come. Your spirit guides are attached to you in the supernatural way, while your spirit animal family, the kingdom that you come from, are your physical. Those ones are the physical aspect of you. The spiritual aspect of you are your spirit guide, the animal spirit guides. Okay, so this spirit will always come into you. Sometimes they're coming in the dream, but because you're unaware, because you're scared, because of religion, you'll be binding and casting them. Some of them, they will be chasing you in a dream, and you think it's your enemy that sends them. But these are your spirit guides. They are trying to connect to you, and sometimes when you're called, when you're spiritually called and you refuse to answer your call, some of these spirit guides will now begin to attack you. And sometimes they're attacking you not to destroy you, but to impart some supernatural abilities on you, or to afflict you on something that is going to force you to answer your call. And it's only when you answer the call that they are going to release you. And they will not release you like instantly. It's bit by bit. The more you practice, the more you align yourself, the more you're getting loose. You're getting free from that. Okay? Our spirit animal, sometimes you see them in a lot. It will be occurring encounter with this spirit animal, but you never know that it's your spirit animal, especially the ones that are your spirit guides. Okay? You'll be seeing them around you all the time. They'll be coming. You might not notice them unless you start paying attention. You begin to see that these spirits are your spirit guide. Okay, they'll come around or certain period of your life in your lifetime that you need some certain transfiguration, transformation, awakening, and these spirit guides will show up. Okay, a lot of outside people from Africa, they understand about their animal spirits. They understand about their totem animal spirits. But we Africans, we don't understand. We are always casting abiding these animals. But these animals are there in our life to play a very important role. Okay? Like for a cat, for example, if you come from a cat family, you see that your personality will be related to cat. Okay? Some of your personality will be related to cats. But maybe in physical, you might not even like cat, but you come from there. If you're hating this animal, it means that you're hating yourself, okay? And cats are also very powerful spiritual beings. They are very, very powerful. They can be your spirit guides. They are very good in protection. They are very good in chasing away evil spirits and stuff like that. They are very good in transforming themselves. And sometimes these cats, some animal will really attack, like those, like tiger, lion, all those ones will attack. But cat is very gentle when she's playing her role, and yet she's fulfilling those roles, you know. Animal, when you connect to your animal spirit guides, they are the ones to impart you some supernatural abilities of their personality. They will not impart you that through your dreams, okay, through your dreams, through connections. Okay, especially when you align your spiritual thing, when you start aligning your spirit guides, and if you're called, you see that sometimes in your dream you see that this cat came close to you, slept by your side, and entered inside your body. And some of you will start thinking, oh, maybe what is this? Someone has sent evil spirit to me. Is your spirit guides that is a cat that is imparting some supernatural ability that she carries or he carries into you. And she stays with you there to protect you, to guide you, to cleanse every negative energy from you, okay? Cat spirits are very powerful. If you have a cat as your personal spirit guide, she can, if you come from cat family, for example, and you're practicing shape-shifting, because some people practice to shape-shift. If you come from there, the animal that you might use to shape-shift is cat. You will transform into cats. Cat's beings when you're transforming, like in the astral plane. You will transfer, if you come from a certain animal kingdom, the family, when you're trying to shape-shift, you will definitely going to shape-shift into the animal form of the kingdom of the animal that you come from. Okay, this is how, because we all are from animal. We are related to animal in certain way. We come from animal kingdoms, but we do not realize that. We think that we are superior than animals, but we are all related to animal, you know. So to know your animal, the animal kingdom that you come from, you have to take a look of your personality, take a look of the changes in your body, how you act sometimes, because you have those personality, the physical attributes of those animals, you have it, okay? And some kingdoms, the animal kingdom that we come from, our spirit guides also come from those kingdoms, okay? And then each individual born on this earth has at least 1 to 9 animal spirit guides. If you're spiritually called, your animal spirit guide will be more than normal people. The same with your personal spirit guides and other spirit guides. The spirit guides will be more than other people. The spirit guide, because you need them, because of your work, because of the responsibility you have, you're going to have more spirit guides, more animal spirit guides, okay? And sometimes you might even ask for more spirit guides, not the one that are attached to you 24/7. If you ask God for more spirit guides because you're facing challenges, he will send more spirit to you. Like when you need them, he will send more when you have the tax. So I don't want you guys to start thinking that spirit guides, angels is flying on the air all the time, an angel is white skin, and you start than looking or underlooking animals. Animals as our spirit guides too, okay? Animal are our family too. We come from some animal kingdom. We come from some animal kingdom. Like me, I have at least 9 animal spirit guides that I identify with. And out of that 9 spirit guides, I know that about 4 or 5 of them are very dominant in my life, okay? They are very constantly with me, as in they are showing off more often because their roles are consistent. You know, that I'm using, that I need them for, or I'm using them for, okay? Why the other one, they are there, but they are not so appearing all the time because their responsibility is not required at that time. They are just being vigilant for when they are needed, they will come. But the other one, they are very, very active there, okay? So angels come from all dimensions. Angels come from different elements that we all come from. Angels come from the moon. Angels come from the sun. And most spirit guides that you have are not going to be just light beings or just angels with wings. Some of them are animals. Some of our spirit guides are trees. Mighty trees, all these Iroko tree, oak tree, big trees. Those trees are our spirit guides. They are even plants. Especially when you are a herbalist, you are a spiritualist, and you have the spirit of communicating with plants and roots. Some of your spirit guides will come from the plant family. They will give you herbs. They will come and teach you. They will come and teach you spiritual things on how to do spiritual work with herbs and roots. Okay? Because I have this spirit guide that comes and teaches me about all these things, you know. And where does it come? This spirit guide, some of them they will transform into being, but they're actually trees or plants. Or you can see that the plants or trees are speaking. They will speak to you. You understand? But animal spirits, some of them will come and speak. When I say I talk to animal, physically they will speak and I understand. It's because those ones that are speaking that I'm understanding are my spirit guides, okay? Because those ones are spirits, but they have the animal forms. Okay, so anyway, that is what I wanted to come and clarify today, because I see people, when they see other people having snake as their spirit guide, they will think, oh my God, this is fetish, this is evil, not knowing that this spirit guide might even be in their family, might be in their life, it might even come from that kingdom of that animal spirit, okay? And that's the religious thinking that makes you guys think that angels are just spirits from the sky with wings. No, it doesn't come like, it doesn't work like that. Even God Almighty, if you read in your Bible, you see that most of the angels that is on his throne, that guides his altars, are animals. A lot of them are animals. And the other ones that have wings, and ones that are light being, are usually angels that go out to do errands and come back, okay? So know yourself. Get to know which animal kingdom you come from. Okay? Know the characteristic, because sometimes when you're having changes in your life, you begin to act like those animals. So I'm going to now answer some questions. Some questions that you guys have been dropping about. Let me answer some questions for you guys that you left for me to answer. So let's see. Okay. I will not call the names, okay? I'm only going to like answer the questions because I don't know how to pronounce some long names. Okay, and it's going to be taking time. How do you know your angel and spirit guides and how to communicate with them? Okay, how do you know your angels and your spirit guides? For example, those spirit guides that we are born with, that are with us 24/7, some of them How you know them is how you communicate with them. Create an altar for them. Tell them to come in your dreams. Once you build a very good relationship with your spirit guides, okay, they will begin to come in your dreams and begin to tell you things about you, about who they are, their names. Like there was a certain time that I invoked my spirit guide. I said, come and show yourself. You know, it's simple. I'm very, very weird person. I said, I want to know the spirit that are with me 24/7. I want them to show themselves, okay, to me through dreams. And that night I saw, oh my God, there were so many spirits that came. So many spirits that came. That was when I realized, oh my God, I thought the spirit was many, but I didn't know there were as many as that, okay? And some of them are animals. I know how a leopard jumped on me. We saw, you know how big they are, but they were so very, very, very excited just to, you know, to have that relationship, for me to recognize them. So you can tell your spirit guide to come in the dreams to tell you who they are. And your spirit guide, sometimes they'll be showing up, especially if you're animal spirit, they'll be showing up around you very often, but you will not recognize them. But now you begin to pay more attention, okay, about them, and then they'll be coming in your dreams. Your spirit guide will be coming in your dream. This is how you'll be able to know your spirit guides. Communicate with them, build an altar, create altar for them, and talk and ask them to come in your dream. They will come and reveal themselves to you, okay? And when you're communicating, you don't have to communicate in a certain way, in a special way. You just communicate like you talk to a friend. So there's no a special rules on how to communicate with your spirit guides or your angels. How do you identify your spirit guides and their names? It's just the same question that I just answered that now. Identifying them is you align yourself, connect yourself with them, and ask them, what is your name? You know, once you build good relationship with them, you ask them what their names are, they'll be able to reveal to you what their names are. Because they're there all the time. But if you have a lot of spirit guides, so many of them like I do, I don't think that you'll be able to remember all their names. But those ones that are very dominant in your life, those ones maybe, yeah, you'll be able to remember. Okay, I've answered that. How can you identify your spirit guides? What can make someone not to have luck in anything? Negative energy can make you not to have luck. It could be that someone is handsy, someone is throwing charms on you, or bad juju. Could make you not to have luck. It could be things that you've done in your past life that is affecting you now in your physical life, okay? It could be that you have a spiritual call and you are not answering it, and then the spirit are now working against you because you're preventing them from fulfilling their own destiny. And what is their own destiny? Their destiny is to make sure that you fulfill your own destiny. Because we all have a Akashic record, the sacred secret book of life. They also have, okay? If they do not fulfill their tasks by helping you to fulfill your task, it will be written against them in their Akashic record. So this is why sometimes you don't have luck. So how do you know which area this is coming from? First, you have to do spiritual cleansing, do spiritual work. They will be removing negative energy from your path. Once you've done all of that, you've done every necessary things that you've done and nothing is working, then you'll be able to know that this is a spiritual call. Okay? And the only way you can get free from that is by answering your spiritual call. Okay? And then if it's not spiritual call, then it surely is going to go. It might not go instantly like a miracle like people always expect, but it will go bit by bit, okay? So once you do that, luck will begin to come. To have luck, you always have to back yourself up with spiritual works, with rituals. If you just leave yourself like that and expect things to come, it will be hard for you. You back it up with spiritual work and you do the physical one, which is doing physical work. Getting a job, opening a business, doing something that is going to help you to progress. Don't just sit there and expect that more money is going to jump out from somewhere from the tree and give to you, okay? But the spirit will help you definitely to manifest your goals easier. Okay, yeah. What does it mean when a lady keep I'm not doing dreams translation right now. When I'm ready to do dreams translation, I'm going to write it. Okay? How do I know my spiritual guardians connected with me? Okay. How do you know your spirit guide that are connected with you all the time? Speak to them. If you see me speaking when I'm alone, you think I'm a mad woman. I'm always talking with my spirit. And these spirits that are with us, some of them like communication. You think they are not listening to you. You are listening. Okay? If the spirit that is with you, they are very high level spirit, they will begin to move things. They will begin to put the tap on. Okay, and put it off. Even your light will go off and on. Your electric devices, like if you're recording something, they begin to tamper with those recordings. No, don't be scared. They are just showing their presence because they are always there. Okay, but you don't know that they're there. What can you do for them to know that now you're reconnecting back to them? What you have to do is create an altar for them. Pray to them, talk to them, and you see they begin to do their tasks. You begin to send them an errand to help you secure some things in life, to help you manifest some things in life. Okay? So this is how you'll be able to connect it. They are with you 24/7, okay? I mean, why still go the one outside when you have not even aligned or connect yourself with the one that are with you all the time? Connect, because these are the ones that will guide you to other ones that are connected to your destiny but not with you 24/7, okay? That is how you have to do this. How do you know if your spirit guides to communicate, how they communicate with you? I actually did a video about how to know how your spirit guide communicates with you, okay? So I can say for sometimes your spirit guides, most times they speak to you in a still silent voice in your heart. And those ones are very gentle voice, you know, in your heart. Those words that come into your heart that you're not even thinking about it, okay? You don't have those thoughts, but it just bumped into your heart. It's your spirit guide that's they're talking to you. They're either advising you or trying to warn you about something, okay? But if once you build a good relationship with them, they can chat. Like my spirit guide, once they are talking, I can listen to conversation that they are talking about. It's like market people are talking, because I have many spirit guides that are with me, and some other spirit guides that are not with me 24/7, but they come to me, understand? And some of my spiritual friends, sometimes when they are communicating, I will try to listen to what they are talking about, you know, or when I get annoyed, I'll say, okay, say it clearly so I will know, or like, you know, spirit, they can talk a lot, you know. Ask, even though you think that they are not listening to you, just be talking. They are watching to see that you're really ready, you know, to connect to them. Just give them tasks. You see that although they are not speaking to you in the way you understand, it will come with time, right? But they'll begin to, you see their actions. You see that whatever you act, they are getting it done. And then later your hands will become stronger. Your spiritual ability will become stronger. Then you begin to have one-on-one conversation. Like I do with my spirit guide. You know, sometimes when I finish praying, I will just sit on my altar and we are talking for hours. And they miss that. They will talk, but I don't always have so much time. You know, or sometimes when I'm around my families, they know that I'm busy. They will still be talking. And then I'll be talking to they think, people in the physical will think that I'm talking to myself because I'm talking, I'm laughing, or I'm asking questions. They will think something is wrong with me. But it's my spirit guide I'm talking with, okay? Yeah. And sometimes they will use music to communicate with you. They will play some song consistently, and this song will have information about your situation, about you. You know, your spirit guides are communicating through song. Or sometimes they will lead you to a movie that you watch, and the story of that movie will be related to you. They are trying to communicate with you, but you don't understand. So they have to use something that you'll be able to understand, you know, because as physical, we are living in this physical, and we lack communication with ways how to communicate with the spirit. So they will use music, they will use movie, they will use individual, and this individual that might be talking to you, the person might come from different country and does not understand your dialect. All of a sudden you see the person speaking your dialect, telling you something, okay? Or they will speak something to you that relates to you, And as soon as they finish saying it, they'll forget it. If you ask them, why did you say that? They will just say, I didn't say that. It's not them. It's the spirit that is communicating through them. Okay? Spirit is communicating through people around you. Could be from your work, could be from another place, but they communicate like that. Yeah? And sometimes, if you're a spiritual person, you're doing work, and there's some tools you're trying to ignore, maybe your spirit will just tap your hand. Bam, you see that the tools will just move towards the direction. Or with your foot, you kick it. It's the spirit that is communicating that use this one to, or add this one. Understand? They don't have physical words of expressing, but once your spiritual level is higher, you begin to know that they can communicate through voice. They can write things through the wall. Some of my spirit guys will write things on the wall like that. You know, those ones are easier. Okay, those spirits are those ones are usually the ones that are living in the moon or in the air. They're very good in writing and recording things. This spirit can write on the wall. Okay, they can write on anything. You see, they are very smart. Spirits are so smart, you have no idea. Spirits are teaching. A lot of my spirit that are teaching things, you will be amazed. Amazed that spirit will just come and will just be teaching you things. You know, and how do they communicate again? They communicate in different ways. In your dreams is the easiest way to communicate to your spirit guides. Before you go to bed, you just pray, you just speak and say what you want, and then go to sleep. They will come in your dream, because in your dream they will participate in the activities. Okay, you will be able to be part of it, you know, to be like real life. You know, some of you that have the gift of dreaming, you need to learn how to do dream work, because you can just say what you want, sleep without distraction of anything, and you go to your dream and perform that thing that you just said. You can go and do spiritual work or fix your problem in the dream and come back. Physically, it will manifest. Do you know that in the dream, you go in the dream and dream, they will give you gift in the dream, and you wake up, the gift to actually be on your table or by your bedside, but you think you've dreamt. You've just gone to astral traveling, and you brought things back physically. Okay, so you guys need to wake up a bit more spiritually to understand that this dream world is not dream. It's a different dimension that we can do a lot of things, you know, through the dreams. Okay, your spirit guides, best way to communicate dreams and tell them what you want, and then physically they'll be guiding you through it. How do I guide? How do I know my spirit, my guiding spirit, and how do I know if my spirit is happy for me or not? I work hard to make a living, but at the end of the day, one bad problem or the other will consume it. It will be as if I'm not doing anything. If your spirit guide is angry at you, it's because you're probably doing something that your spirit guide does not like. You know, because you have many spirit guides, and some of them does not like anything negative. You have to check your life to see if you're doing anything that you think that your spirit guide does not like, or you think that is not right. Okay, you have to do a divination to really find out what is the cause. If your spirit guide is angry with you, it could be maybe you have a call. If nothing is working at all, it could be that you have a call, you're not answering. How do you think they're going to be happy with you? They're not going to be happy. Do you think that I'm answering this call because I want to answer it? You know, me, I have been busy doing other things, trying on how to enjoy life like everyone, do other things, you know. But this spirit have frustrated my life in everything. They forced me and they tricked me into this, you know. Without me doing it, I will not fulfill my destiny. I could have been somewhere in another country having a holiday. I could have been doing other things, but they frustrate everything, my finances, my family, my job, my everything. Nothing was working. They only gave me very basic one that I will survive with for me to answer the call. And when I answer it, that is when everything comes back. Because once you're living a luxury life, there is no need. There is no need for me or anyone to go and answer, because you think it's not necessary. But once you're spiritually awoken, you realize that even though you have billions of money, the spiritual side is more important than money. Once you accept the spiritual side, the other side will now come to you. So first of all, do spiritual work to find out. Do divination to find out what the cause. If it's someone that is doing, if it's something you've done in the past that is affecting you, you will resolve it. If it's someone that is doing you, you cut it off. You take away the spells, anything. But when you've done all these things and nothing is working for you, then it could be that you have a spiritual call and you must answer the call in order for your life to progress again. Okay? I'll read those comments on this live later when I finish answering these ones on the phone. Okay? Please, what are the works or duty of 4 archangels? 4 archangels. Let me see the names of the 4 archangels. You know that these names that you people have in your religious book are mostly not the real name of those angels. And the form or the rays of those angels are not their real one. But the angels understand our requests. So the one that specializes in those tasks, that is the one that comes to do any task you call upon, okay? So because our Bible is written by the Romans that forced everyone into Christianity and wrote it according to how it will favor them, how, you know, so a lot of things in the Bible are not real. So, but let's go to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is very good in protection, okay? Archangel Michael will protect you from danger, will protect you from evil, it will protect you if someone is attacking you, okay? Archangel Michael, once it's in your presence, then demons and evil spirits runs away. They are very afraid of Archangel Michael's. And most time that it's coming with blue light. If it doesn't come with blue light, it will come with the white light. You understand? The first time Archangel Michael appeared to me was when I was still in my Christian, you know, I was a deliverance pastor in the church. And Archangel Michael appeared to me, and he came on my wall in my room, and I was sleeping and I opened my eyes. I saw him on the wall. I was like, is that not Archangel? And I put his picture, like how I used to visualize him in the past, you know, like all those pictures we are seeing on social media, but it's not really like that. But at that first time, he appeared just like the way I visualized him by my door, and I was opening my eye. I opened my eye and I checked him from head to toe. I was trying to find if Michael was a man or a woman, because he was so beautiful. I could not be able to identify if he's a woman or a man. Okay, but the images and the way he appeared was just like the Michael picture that I had at my home at that time. Okay, and why did he appear at my home? He's trying to chase away some negative attacks that I was not aware of, but because I'm very connected to Michael, so he appears. He wanted me to see him. But now that I'm very spiritual awake, Michael comes in a form just like a human being, okay, and he has his own team. There are many spirits that are working with Michael that are under Michael, okay? Yeah. Just to tell you the differences of when you're spiritually awakened or when you're reading books or someone giving you, it's better to experience it yourself than to read any book. No one can deceive you when you experience it. They say experience is the best teacher. Okay, which other angel are you talking? Raphael. Archangel Raphael specializes in healing, in healing sickness, diseases, illness. Okay, so if you're sick, take it to Raphael. Raphael will heal you. She's very good in healing. I have a very good relationship with Raphael and Michael, you know, and Gabriel. So anytime let me just say, for example, the experience that I have with Raphael is that when I'm feeling sick, or when someone is feeling sick around me, I go, especially children, okay? I go to Raphael and I will just take a green cup. I have a green glass cup that I dedicate to her. I will just put water there as an offering to her. I'll ask her to come and heal me or to heal the person. And in the beginning, they will take like 4 days before they come, but the task will be done. But now that I'm very spiritual now, it comes almost instantly. Okay, and the last time I had encounter with Raphael, you know, the last time they told me to go to the hospital instead of coming to them. Why? Because every little thing, I'm just going there for them to face, you know. And what they are telling me to go to the hospital to get a victory for was something that even if they gave me the assistance at that time, I'm still going to need it in the future. For example, when you have anemia is like your body is not producing enough blood. When they put blood transfusion, like the last times they came, before that time, they will put blood transfusion. You know, there are doctors in the spiritual realm. They transfuse blood into my body because I was lacking blood. I was not able to produce enough blood because I was missing in this iron. Okay, I was not having enough iron. And as soon as they put that blood inside my body, I gained instant strength. So the last time I was feeling unwell, because they did not explain to me exactly what was happening. They just came and they came like the doctors in the dream, and then they put the blood, and I gave myself strength, came into my body, and physically I recovered. Okay, but since they don't act like human being, they would have explained to me, this is why you're having this, if you go and do this in the physical. But the third time I called Raphael, she told me to go to the hospital to get victory. They did not win. And also some of this spirit, now that I'm more awakened, they refuse to do things for me because they know I can do it myself. Before I was always depending on them, but now they know that I'm very higher than before and I can do a lot of things myself. So when I call them, they will ask me to do it myself. And so the other time that Raphael told me to go to the hospital, I didn't know that it was for that. So when I went to the hospital, I went for something else, for one of my family members, and then I said, okay, let me just do the same thing as she's doing, the same checkup. And that was when they discovered that I was lacking blood, okay? And I have to take iron supplement. So as soon as I took the iron supplement for like 2 months, I got everything back. Now I don't need it anymore, okay? So sometimes when you're going for healing, your healing might be somewhere else. They will guide you to that place until they will guide you to that, especially to that doctor. But when they know that it's an urgent emergency situation, they will help you immediately. Okay, and they will usually come like a doctor. They can change your liver if you have liver problem. They can give you a new one. They can, if you have problems, you know, all these health problems, Raphael specializes in that. Okay. As for Gabriel, Gabriel comes with a lot of ability, you know. I mean, you people know a lot about Michael because he's a warrior spirit, right? But Gabriel is a teacher. When you want to learn spiritual, natural, supernatural things, Gabriel is the man you should go to. He teaches you how to do spiritual work. He teaches you how to be smart in something that you're not lacking. Gabriel knows all the information how to teach you deep secret things, okay? And Gabriel also specializes in taking care of children. So when you have if your child is misbehaving, is not listening to you, or you think that they have some problems, or they are possessed or anything, just take it to Gabriel. He'll take care of it, okay? Especially those stubborn children that are not listening to their parents nowadays, okay? Gabriel can do that for you. You're wondering about spiritual things and you do not understand it. You're not understanding anything. Go to Gabriel. He will teach you. He's a good teacher. Okay. The last experience that I have physical that I can remember that I had with Gabriel, I was praying for a child. Okay, because I know that he helps children a lot. So this child is addicted to all these games, you know, nowadays games, Fortnite and many other games that they play these days. Okay, so he was not doing well in school. He was not doing well at all. So I took this child to Gabriel. I saw lines of many children that Gabriel was healing. You know, like they do in the church. He would tap the children. He would heal. He was just healing a lot of things. So when it came to that boy that I was trying to pray for, that I took to Gabriel, before Gabriel prayed on that child, he told me that this child is addicted to media. Okay, at that time I did not understand what he meant by that the child is addicted to media. That is the problem of the child, addiction of media. This is why he's not listening to his parents. Not that the child have any physical problems, okay? It was later, after a few days, I get to think, what is media? What is media that Gabriel said that this child is addicted to? That was when I discovered that it's the games. You know, because they don't have the same language like us. It's the games that the child is addicted to in physical world. Okay, before we can have that child, the problem resolved, we have to find a way to to reduce the way he plays games. So make you understand that he has to have family with time with his family, not just all the time playing games. We need to make you understand that he has to have time for his studies, not just playing games all the time. See how Gabriel is functioning, okay? Gabriel have many rules, while Michael is mostly for protection and that, okay? So, okay, the other one is Uriel, I think. Let me check. Okay, Uriel is very good in when you want to try, when you're trying to awaken spiritually. Uriel is very good in helping you with impartation, you know, of your spiritual journey. It helps you to awaken, especially when you're doing meditation. It helps you to take you deep into that realm, okay? He does other things, but mostly spiritual things that will help to awaken you, that will help to guide you in spiritual way, you know? Like if you want to learn how to do lucid dreaming, if you go there and tell him to help you, he's not pushes you, you know, help you to go there, okay? If you want to transform spiritually, if you go to Uriel, she will be able to help you with all those things by helping you with impartation, okay? Helping with impartation to help your spiritual journey easier. But if you go to Gabriel, he will teach you most things that you can be able to practice in the physical. Okay, he will teach you all those things. Okay, that is about the 4 angels that I know for now. So I would just want to tell you that most angels, although they have specific tasks, but some of them have many other roles that they can do. And if you have a good relationship with angels, ministry angels, once they cannot perform a certain role for you, they are going to align you with another angel that does that things. So that is the advantage of working angel, because they know each other, they know what their colleagues can do, you know. So when you ask them to give you something and they don't specialize in that, they are going to connect you with another spirit that does that, okay? Yeah. So I think I've answered these first questions here. Let's check again. I'm just checking if there is any other question. I think that is the question that we have for today. Okay, let me read the question that you guys have written on down here. If there is any question, okay. Thanks for the compliment, okay. I'm always changing. My face changes all the time because I come from water. If you come from water, you always transform. Your look is changing. Today you might see me look like this. You see, tomorrow my shape of face might look differently. So don't be surprised. It's because I come from water. Water elements. I wish to have an encounter with angel, especially angel Raphael. If you want to have encounter with these angels, it's very, very easy, because these angels are ministry angels. These are angels that come down every day on a specific time to carry out specific tasks. They all have their roles that they have to do, and these angels are with us all the time, every day, you know. So if you just call them and give them tasks, you will not see the physical, you will not see them physical, but spiritually you see them doing the tasks, and they will come in your dream. You see the tasks, okay? You see them doing the tasks, or physically the thing that you ask for will be done. So angels does healing. When you see people going to heal in the churches, they say this person have received their sight, or they say you were sick for many years and now you're healed. Who is doing those jobs? It's angel Raphael. Raphael is the one that does healing in the churches, okay? When you're talking about deliverance, you know, to cast out evil spirit, cast out demons, the ministry angels that does that is Michael and Gabriel, okay? Michael and Gabriel are the ones that are doing those jobs that you see people are healing. So it's not your pastor that is healing those things, unless your pastor has spirit guards that also does that, personal spirit guard that are with them, or they aligned with, also do that. Then these spirits will now align, will now do the work, teamwork with Gabriel and Michael, depending on what they are praying for, okay? So why can't you personally go to Gabriel? Why can't you personally go to Raphael like I go? Like I'm telling you my experiences with this spirit, okay? Why can't you go to them and tell them to do these things for you? When I did my 40-day fasting, okay, when I was still in the churches before they told me to go the spiritual way, the angel, there was an angel that used to come there to impart me spiritual ability, like when they are praying for you in the church, angel. So they have angels that give you spiritual impartation. You know, anytime that I'm praying, that impart me is like I want to fall, you know, like they do deliverance. And where did that? I did all those things at home, by myself, at home. No, I did not go to any pastor. So when you see me preaching and talking about spiritual things, it's things that I have personal experiences. So this is why it's making it easier for me to teach it, because I'm experiencing it, I'm living the lifestyle, okay? Or my spirit are teaching me, you know, spirit can teach you a lot of things. Spirit, and those spirits from the waters are very good teachers. Spirit from the air, from the moon, they're teachers. They can teach a lot. Most of the things that our Egyptians, forefathers, our ancestors, they learn, a lot of them are from the moon spirit and from the water spirit. But some of you guys, you will think that, this is evil. Once you have good relationship with spirit from any dimension, they will begin to teach you things. A lot of things that I'm learning today is a spirit. A lot of new things that I'm learning. My spirit guide have learned me a lot of things, but I'm getting new ideas, new things I'm learning because of some spirit that came to me directly. Like there is a spirit that recently came to me, Medusa, a goddess from Egypt. This is our ancient ancestors that have died. You see, even someone have died can come and teach you things. It's not only your spirit guides or angel can teach you things. This Medusa, if you check about her, she came to me, I didn't go to her. Before she came to me, she have checked my file, checked my history from past generation, from past reincarnation. And she aligned with me and she found me in the physical world and she's teaching me things. You know, a lot of great knowledge I'm getting is Medusa that came to me not even so long. She's teaching me, and my spirit guide are teaching me, and there are many other spirits that comes to me. I don't call them, they come to me. You understand? There are some spirits that I go to, it's the ones that my spirit guides connect me to. But there's some of them, most of our ancestors, or some spirits, they come to me directly. And when they come, they're coming to play an important role in my life, okay? Same with your spirit animals. When they come, they're coming to play in a specific role in your life. Some spirit can give you powers, okay? Even animals can give you power. Trees can give you powers. Trees are our spirit guide as well. So yeah, okay, I want to end this so that this video is not going to be too long, okay? So thanks for having you guys on my live. Take care. We'll see you again. Maybe I'm going to do another video after this, or maybe tomorrow. We'll see, okay? Bye for now. Let me answer the question. Please, do you do consultation for people personally? Okay. I do spiritual consultation, but because I cannot have physical, I do personal, not physical one. You cannot see me physically because we don't live in the same location. Okay. So what I do is my consultation are done by phone, okay, by WhatsApp, by video call. But I do consultation, I do reading, okay, but you have to book reading you have to book reading, and then I'll be able to do it, okay? My readings are not free, okay? Yeah. I do consultation, I do private spiritual work as well. I do group work. Okay, let me go and talk about it on that video, so this video is not going to be too long. Yeah, okay. See you guys later.